It's Pinktober. Let the Pinkification begin.
Football cleats, yogurt, coffee cups, fracking this, M&Ms, flight attendants, Mike's Hard Pink Lemonade, KFC for after you drank too many Mike's Hard Pink Lemonades.
It's October, which means there is no excuse for you not to be aware that it is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And while women in the US still have a 1 in 8 lifetime risk of being diagnosed, I bet you didn't know that Breast Cancer Awareness Month actually shares October with another awareness month that affects almost 1 out of 3 women in the US. Yep, October is also Domestic Violence Awareness Month. I shouldn't have said it like that. Which feels especially ironic this year since the Violence Against Women Act was supposed to be reauthorized on the eve of October. It wasn't. Instead, this Republican Congress threw it in their dirty laundry pile of incomplete budget items to be figured out before December 7th. But let's back up. With such an aggressive title, what is the Violence Against Women Act, aka VAWA? First passed in 1994, the original act puts funds towards the investigation and prosecution of violent crimes against women, and funded social service agencies that helped victims of violence, such as rape crisis centers, shelters, and legal assistance. Over the years, the act has pretty much had bipartisan support, and Congress continued to add provisions to the bill. With the expiration date looming, Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee introduced a reauthorization bill this past July. It included new amendments that would limit gun access to abusers, increase funding to rape prevention programs, and offer eviction protection to victims of violence. Given that this week marks a year since the New York Times broke the Weinstein story and hashtag #MeToo was born, you'd think that Congress would treat the reauthorization of VAWA as a no-brainer, even just for optics. And yet, here we are. Best case scenario? It's not that Republicans in Congress don't care about violence against women per se, it's just that they can't get their shit together, per usual. Which still implies that curbing violence against women isn't a priority, but I digress. Worst case scenario, Republicans actually don't want to reauthorize this bill, which is a pretty easy accusation since not a single Republican has co-sponsored the current reauthorization bill. And if current actions or inactions aren't proof enough, maybe we could look at history. At the last time the bill was reauthorized in 2013, when some of your fan-favorite Senate Republicans did vote against the reauthorization. I bet you can't guess which ones.
For the love of all that is sacred and holy.
And you're right to be angry. This is a national disgrace.
Character dragged through the mud.
Boy, y'all want power. God, I hope you never get it.
But I want you to know I didn't forget to do it because I would do that just as she was about to speak.
So, come November, if we can't manage to vote out the clowns who won't prioritize this reauthorization, maybe women's shelters should take a cue from Susan G Komen and start hitting up Wendy's for some corporate sponsorships. I'm Kristin Brey, and thanks for watching Below the Fold. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video, or subscribe to get future videos straight to your inbox at www.belowthefold.co.